From temples that cost less than a cup of coffee to museums that unlock centuries of Japanese literature for pocket change, Uji is the budget traveler's dream destination. In today's video, I'm counting down 7 incredible cultural experiences that prove you don't need tourist budgets to have authentic adventures. We're talking about UNESCO World Heritage Sites, ancient Shinto shrines, and legendary tea culture, all accessible for the price of a single attraction in Tokyo. Starting our list is the Uji Tea Museum and Tea Town Historical Park, and here's what most tourists don't know. They walk right past the most educational spot in town without realizing it holds the key to understanding why this small city became Japan's tea capital for over 800 years. This modest museum costs just 600 yen, but it contains secrets that expensive tea ceremonies in Kyoto charge hundreds of dollars to teach you. The story begins in the 12th century when monk Aisai brought tea seeds from China. Uji's unique climate and mineral-rich soil created perfect conditions for premium matcha production. Inside, you'll find hands-on tea-picking demonstrations where you learn proper leaf selection techniques. Traditional stone grinding methods show you how ceremonial-grade matcha gets its fine texture. Interactive displays reveal the massive quality differences between cheap tea and premium varieties. Spending 1 hour here transforms every future tea experience. You'll appreciate the craftsmanship behind each cup while spending less than a Starbucks drink. Next up is Byodo-in Omotesando and Shopping Street, where you'll walk down a pedestrian street where the same families have been selling tea for over 30 generations. Picture this. Tsuen Tea House opened its doors in 1160 and survived wars, earthquakes, and complete modernization while maintaining the exact same recipes their ancestors used centuries ago. Walking this street costs absolutely nothing, but you'll breathe in the rich aroma of roasting tea leaves drifting from traditional shops. Through storefront windows, you can watch masters preparing tea using methods passed down through families. Budget-friendly tastings let you sample different tea grades for under 300 yen. Traditional sweets here cost less than convenience store snacks, and multiple shops offer free samples to curious visitors. This street delivers the most authentic tea culture experience in Japan without the formality and high costs of traditional tea ceremonies. Walking to the end of this historic street leads you directly to one of Uji's most photographed landmarks. Our next essential spot is Uji Bridge, and here's something that will blow your mind. This bridge has connected Uji's banks since 646 AD, making it one of Japan's 3 most famous bridges alongside those in much more expensive destinations like Tokyo and Kyoto. But why was this specific location chosen for such an important crossing? The answer lies in ancient trade routes and strategic river positioning that made this spot crucial for connecting northern and southern Japan. Walking across this historic bridge costs absolutely nothing, but you get panoramic views of the Uji River flowing beneath you. Traditional architecture lines both banks, and the famous 13-story pagoda on Tonoshima Island creates perfect photo opportunities. Morning brings mystical fog rolling over the water. Afternoon light hits the pagoda, creating dramatic shadows. Evening transforms the calm water into a mirror reflecting ancient buildings. This single viewpoint captures traditional Japan's essence that tourists pay premium prices to see elsewhere. Crossing this bridge leads you directly to sacred grounds unchanged for over 1,000 years. Before we continue to the next thing to do on our list, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more travel guides just like this one. Our next essential spot is Uji Bridge, and here's something incredible. This bridge has connected Uji's banks since 646 AD, making it one of Japan's 3 most famous bridges alongside those in much more expensive destinations. What makes this specific location so important for such a historic crossing? The strategic position controlled river traffic and connected ancient capitals, with secrets buried beneath the modern reconstruction. Walking across this historic bridge costs absolutely nothing, but gives you panoramic views of the Uji River flowing beneath your feet. Traditional architecture lines both banks, while the famous 13-story pagoda rises from Tonoshima Island in the distance. Photography opportunities change throughout the day. Morning mist drifts over the river, creating mysterious scenes. Afternoon light hits the pagoda perfectly for stunning shots. Evening brings calm water that mirrors the surrounding buildings. This single viewpoint captures traditional Japan's essence that tourists pay premium prices to see at more famous locations. Crossing this bridge leads you to sacred grounds that have remained unchanged for over 1,000 years. The next must-see spot on our list is Ujigami Shrine, where you're standing before Japan's oldest existing Shinto shrine building. This UNESCO World Heritage Site predates most European cathedrals, built in 1060. This humble wooden structure survived earthquakes, fires, and wars that destroyed countless other buildings across Japan. Exploring this architectural marvel costs nothing but reveals incredible details. The unique three-shrine design creates separate spaces for different spiritual purposes. Intricate woodwork was created entirely without nails, using traditional Japanese joinery techniques. A sacred spring flows from nearby mountains, providing pure water that locals have used for centuries. The spiritual atmosphere surrounds you as locals arrive for daily prayers. Seasonal festivals here haven't changed in centuries, maintaining authentic traditions. You'll witness genuine Japanese spirituality without tourist crowds or commercial distractions. Experiencing Japan's oldest Shinto architecture provides insights into Japanese spirituality that expensive guided tours struggle to convey. This ancient spirituality directly influenced the literature that made Uji famous worldwide. Our next stop is the Tale of Genji Museum, where you're about to enter the world of what many consider the world's first novel, written by a woman over 1,000 years ago. This 500 yen museum brings ancient Japanese court life to reality through life-size recreations and interactive displays that make you feel like you're walking through the pages of this masterpiece. You'll walk through recreated Heian period rooms with authentic furnishings and clothing. Multimedia presentations show scenes from the novel unfolding before your eyes. You'll understand the sophisticated culture of 11th century Japan through detailed exhibits that reveal how advanced this society really was. English accessible exhibits make this complex literary work understandable even for first-time visitors. The displays reveal advanced psychology and social commentary that influence literature worldwide. This modest investment provides deeper cultural understanding than expensive cultural performances, while preparing you for the architectural masterpiece that inspired the novel's final chapters. Literature and architecture converge at Uji's most famous landmark. Last on our list of places for first-time visitors to visit is Byodo-in Temple, and here's something incredible. The image on Japan's 10 yen coin, the Phoenix Hall, stands right before you as a perfect example of Pure Land Buddhism architecture. This UNESCO World Heritage Site represents earthly paradise, and its reflection in Aji Pond has inspired artists for nearly 1,000 years. The 600 yen garden experience gives you access to one of Japan's most photographed buildings. Seasonal changes transform the scenery throughout the year. Cherry blossoms frame the hall in spring. Autumn colors reflect perfectly in the pond, creating mirror images that look like paintings. Every element represents Buddhist cosmology. The phoenix-shaped roofline symbolizes rebirth and enlightenment. The carefully planned garden mirrors the Pure Land described in ancient texts. Walking paths guide you through different spiritual stages. This masterpiece of Japanese aesthetics costs less than typical temple admission in Kyoto, while offering equally profound spiritual and cultural experiences. Here's the amazing part. These 7 incredible experiences total less than 3,000 yen. That's the cost of a single meal at a tourist restaurant in Tokyo. You're getting authentic cultural immersion that rivals Japan's most expensive destinations for pocket change. You need to reconsider your travel budgets. Meaningful cultural experiences don't require premium prices when you know where to look. Uji proves that world-class attractions exist beyond the typical tourist trail. Drop a comment below sharing your own budget travel discoveries. Hit that subscribe button for more hidden gems across Japan that prove adventure doesn't have to break the bank. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you plan your Uji adventure.